Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, first thing when I got home, got Caitlyn all washed up. This is the first time she's had a proper bath in months. Just, you know, with winter, you guys, I've talked about it before with the driveway being stone and all that. It's terrible to try and keep a vehicle around here clean, at least for me. And I'm not a big fan of washing shit. This is the worst part of owning a vehicle for me. Just can't stand it. But a clean looking truck does look phenomenal. The truck is definitely starting to show its age a little bit. I mean, she's only got 54,000 miles on her. But just a little dumb stuff. We got some clear coat peeling off here and there. Little spot there, little one here. And just miscellaneous nicks and scratches on her. Especially these fender flares. Definitely taking a little bit of beating here. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to make that out. Which I don't understand how the front of this fender flare is all screwed up like that. And it's actually like that on both sides of the truck. As you can tell, my tires really don't poke out too awful much. Really not at all if you look at the fender flare down to the side of the tire. And I've always run, other than the factory wheel and tire setup, this size tire, which is 305/50/20. Yeah, 305/50/20. Currently on Kumho Eskas, STXs. I did have Nitto 420s on before, but decided to try these out. They've been good so far. They are definitely a much softer tire than a Nitto 420. I can tell you that. They certainly wouldn't be as good as it, you know, if we wanted to take her to the track or something. These would not hook at all. But anyhow, I don't understand how people can run these massive wide wheel and tire packages and not just completely destroy the paint on their truck. Maybe they're just better at hiding it than me, but you start washing these things and it just, every chip, and it just irritates the hell out of you. I mean, Caitlyn is 5 years old and very low mileage really for her age, but she has been through a lot, as you guys will have as you guys know from the previous video where you met Caitlyn. I figure we'll run through what exactly all is done to Caitlyn real quick to catch anybody up who has not been with the channel that long and hasn't seen the previous video. So Caitlyn is a 2012 Caitlyn is a 2012 Laramie 2500 6.7 Cummins with a 68 RFE. She came with chrome bumpers back in 2012. I think that might have been the first year you could get the Laramie Longhorn package where it had the paint matched bumpers, but not the grill. This is just a regular Laramie. So she had chrome bumpers, chrome grill, all that. So I actually got, you know, chrome and gray door handles. So I got 1500 paint match door handles, which you could get from Dodge. I got those, installed them, and then I got paintable bumpers and grill when I bought the truck, you know, at their cost as part of the deal to getting the truck. So I got all that, and I didn't have it with the chrome for very long. Quickly got it paint matched because, as you know from my blue truck, which is an 01 Sport Edition, and I love the color match. I don't care for the chrome as much. So, like, we just went over the wheel and tire package. It is a 20/9 wheel. I don't know the offset. I think it's -20. Maybe that sounds right. I'm not sure. The tail lights have been tinted. That was done by retroshop.us. You know, other than the reverse lights and the cargo lights in the rear there. But really, as far as visual upgrades, that's it for Caitlyn. Interior wise, she is pretty much stock. And when I say pretty much, I think completely. So Caitlyn is missing some equipment under the hood, but she does have a stainless diesel exhaust manifold, fleece coolant bypass, a S467 8390. This is just a box Borg-Warner charger with on a Source 2nd gen swap kit. Same thing that we originally started life with the race truck, until we flipped the manifold and all that. Really, that's about it. Oh, and of course the Power Stroke Products O-ringed head and 425 head studs. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the motor compartment. She does have a built 68 RFE. It was built 3 or 4 years ago at this point. Originally, I started making power with Caitlyn and started playing at the track. I think she made her first passes at the track with less than 1,000 miles on her. I want to say like a 15.5. Deleted the truck. It has 5-inch Flow Pro exhaust with a 30-inch FTE muffler. Not muffler, resonator. Which gives her that quiet sound. She's not ungodly loud, and she doesn't drone at all. So, deleted the truck, 14.5, put the 467 turbo on there. I think she ran like a 13, mid-13, maybe a high 13, I can't remember. But I promptly destroyed the transmission. We put a built transmission in the truck, and the truck ran, I think, a mid-13. And promptly broke that after about 5 passes. The place that did it, I got every component you could get on a 68 RFE at the time was in this transmission. It was tuned properly, everything was right, but they just told me it's not going to hold it. And there was some ill feelings with that because I was honest with them and told them, here, I'm taking it to the track, this is what's going to happen. And they said, don't worry, we got it. And didn't turn out too good. I know a little more now, and 68 RFE technology has come leaps and bounds from those days. So after that, Caitlyn got the 4-speed automatic that is currently at John Muldoon's, but resides in the race truck. Also, Caitlyn got 200% over injectors, a ATS twin fueler kit, a fast 150. She does have a fast 150 still. I think that's it. Oh, the head studs. But after breaking that 68, we did a 48 RE swap with the anteater in Caitlyn, and everything was copacetic, but we kept breaking shafts. I broke an billet intermediate, 2 billet input shafts, and finally I just had enough of having this truck down. You know, you want to drive your truck. And that's when the race truck came into play. We put all the stock components back from Caitlyn to the race truck. Also, valve springs and push rods from Hamilton were also in Caitlyn, and then went over to the race truck. I forgot there is a Mini Max in the overhead on the truck, and that is what our custom tuning is through. It's the MCC tuning from Hardway Performance, which is no longer available. I don't know of anybody really who does custom tuning for the H&S products anymore. I'm sure they're out there, but now EFI Live is available. Caitlyn has never had EFI Live. I do think I'm going to upgrade to that at some point, just get a little better software in there. I'm sure they can make her more fuel efficient. But with my driving habits, which is like a jerk off, I get about 15 to 16 miles a gallon because, well, I'm always just kind of plugging right along. So really, that's Caitlyn in a nutshell. Like I said, oh, one other thing I forgot to tell you. I noticed this when I was washing the truck. I don't know when it happened or how it happened, but there's a dent here on the bumper, but it's not even scratched up. I don't really get it. You can see some brush marks a little bit. I didn't even notice this until after I cleaned the truck. It's very, hard to notice unless you're standing back from it, and you couldn't tell when it was dirty. I have absolutely no idea when that happened or how it happened. So that's Caitlyn. You guys all know her very well. She's been on the channel multiple times. Sorry to be kind of stepping back and going over her again. Oh, and she does have a 5-inch Flow Pro exhaust with a 30-inch FTE resonator. No muffler, but she's quite quiet, as you guys have heard. Oh, the truck was also promptly debadged of the side emblems and the 4-wheel drive one in the back. That's Caitlyn. Just glad she's clean finally again. All right, guys, so sorry we kind of went back and went over Caitlyn again. That was not my original intent for this evening, but between getting her all washed up and trying to get all that dirt and grime off her, and with a couple phone calls here and there our night went. But a couple questions I have for you. Like I said, I'm looking at getting some new tuning for Caitlyn. Get rid of that Mini Max custom tuning. Just get something better, whether it be EFI Live, which I do have a V2. So we just put the program in the V2. that we use for the race truck and upload it to Caitlyn, or go to MM3 or EasyLink, which EasyLink's like the latest and greatest, cloud-based, all that kind of stuff. Let me know what you guys are using, who you're using to tune your products, who you like. We're not really going for performance. We're going for more of longevity. We want to make it last. And fuel economy, try and get a little more fuel economy out of it, and make sure that 68 stays in one piece. So let me know who you're using. And another thing, cleaning the truck off, I wipe it down, by hand and all that. Those foam cannons, let me know. Are they just for show? Are they just so you can cover the thing in suds real quick and take a neat looking picture? Or do they actually work? I mean, are they worth getting? Have you guys tried them? Let me know down in the comments what you think about the whole foam cannon thing, and maybe I'll try that. Maybe that'll make my life a little easier washing the truck, and I won't have to spend so much time. Maybe if I waxed it once or twice, it might help too. I don't know. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'll check you guys on the next one. Get out in your garage, get the wrench in your truck, or maybe clean it up a little. Alright guys, see you on the next one.